Right, the High Commission of India in Pretoria and the Consulate General of India in Johannesburg, in collaboration with the Indian Tourism Office, are currently hosting the Bengali Food Festival at restaurant Swad in Melrose Arch. The event runs until the 11th of February. The festival provides an opportunity for South Africans to experience the rich cultural diversity of India. The Consul General of India, Mr. Randhir Jaiswal, has been taking part in the feast and the project. He joins us now in studio to tell us all about it. Welcome. It's so lovely to have you here on Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure. Bengal Food, the festival, what's it all about?
Well, Bengali food is a specialty cuisine in India, and it is defined by its fish preparations and sweets. Also, the spice mix that we have in Bengali food is very different from most of other cuisines that we have in India. So all that put together, then the blend makes it very different, and it's a unique experience.
I'm sure it is. I mean, my interpretation of Indian food is, curry.
Yes.
But there's so much more to it. Am I right?
Yes, you're
okay.
right.
So what else is there to it?
Well, of course, it's, as I told you, it's mostly known for fish preparations and mostly fresh river water fishes.
Yeah.
They have a wide variety of fish preparations, which are to be served in a multi-layered, structured manner. So there are certain rules and regulations. The cuisine itself has a very strict grammar, which needs to be followed if you want to really experience what Bengali cuisine is all about.
Okay, okay. The rules. I have to hear about the rules of this fish. Tell me about it.
It comes one by one, course by course. It's a multi-course.
So it's a multi-course.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, wonderful.
There are fried fishes. There are fishes in gravy. There are fishes which are steamed. There are fishes which are served with one type of spice. Then there are fishes which have to be eaten with rice, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
It's a pretty elaborate...
what is the fish? What is the most
well,
prominent
you
fish?
have... I don't know exactly the English version of names of those fishes, but locally we call them rui, pabda, chingri, etc. So there are a large number of fishes. And as you would be aware that Bengal is situated in the Gangetic delta of India, where it's a riverine and a deltaic region which is full of water, so full of river fish.
Yeah. Why is it so important to have a festival like this?
Well, through this festival we want to tell a story. Obviously the story of India, as we were talking as well, is known. The diversity of India is known. But not everybody here in South Africa has had an opportunity to experience the cultural diversity that India represents.
Yeah.
And through this festival we want to bring that cultural diversity and a cultural experience to the people here in South Africa.
Yeah.
Given that our two countries are both multicultural in nature, it is important that we bring and show a slice of India to our people here, as South Africa and your government does it in India, so that we can both come together, a better understanding and a better world.
And of course increase the tourism between the two countries, because that's what's really at the bottom line, and that's what's so important. How is tourism between South Africa and India?
Well, tourism from India to South Africa is growing significantly, and at an annualized rate of more than 10% or even more.
Wow.
Similarly, the interest of South Africa in India has grown significantly. To just give you an example, South African Airlines, which operates directly between Johannesburg and Mumbai.
And Mumbai, yes.
Mumbai, they have an occupancy rate which goes as high as 80% and so on and so forth. So, on both sides, there is a lot more desire for people to visit each other and see what both countries have to offer.
When is the best time to visit India?
Well, the best time to visit India is during winters. So I would say starting September onwards till March, or October to March is the best time.
Right.
After the onset of summer and rains, it becomes a little more, little hot. So this season, October to March, is the best season that people should be looking forward to.
I mean, where would you recommend? I mean, I feel like I'm sitting and having a travel tourism interview with you, which I am, because I think so many people like me are fascinated with India and want to go to India. But I suppose we just need more advice and more enlightenment, because I mean, when I think of India, I think of the Taj Mahal and go and view that magnificent structure, which is definitely on one of my to-do lists. But what else is there to see there?
Well, beyond Taj Mahal, which most of the people who visit India surely stop by.
Yeah.
80% of the visitors few years back who were traveling to India were going to Taj Mahal. But now the kind of products and the kind of services and what we have to offer obviously is much more diverse, because it's a very ancient civilization. We have a lot to show by way of architecture, monuments, cultures, festivals, fairs, wildlife, even in the Himalayas now you have skiing resorts which are very popular at those heights. It's a unique experience, trekking in the Himalayas, flora, fauna, and every 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, you would see in India dress patterns change, cuisines change, languages change. So it's a unique cultural experience. You have thousands of cultures coexisting in one big culture, that is India.
Amazing. And then of course there's Goa.
Yes, of course.
For the party
the beaches.
And the beauty of Goa, because everybody that I know...
And their cuisine is also very different.
Oh, really? Is it very different to what...
It's very different from what we have. Again, it's a specialty cuisine, which is a mix of the Indian traditions which were there and the Portuguese traditions. Yeah. For example, a dish which is pork vindalho is actually vinho cum alho. Vinho is wine and alho is garlic.
Yeah.
So, the Portuguese, it's an Indo-Portuguese mix and a blend that you see in Goa. It's very nice, architecturally, cuisine-wise, nature-wise.
Yeah.
It's a very relaxed atmosphere, and I must welcome you there.
You convinced me. I think I have to go. That's one place I'm just so excited to visit, because there's just so many similarities, as you said in the beginning of the interview, between the two countries that need to be explored. So I think for South Africans that are curious about India, but you want to dabble in it, go down to Melrose Arch, because that's where the Bengal Food Festival is taking place.
Yes.
And it ends, when does it end? I know I announced
11th.
it. So it ends.
But we await eagerly to welcome all the guests that would be coming there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We look forward to it. All right.
Thank you so much.
Bengali Food Festival at Restaurant Swad at Melrose Arch. Make your way down there. Consul General, thank you so much. Thank you for having us here
Pleasure.
On the program. Randhir Jaiswal is the Consul General from India. All right, we had that interview a bit earlier about Mozart and his magnificent music. He was born in 1756 in Salzburg, Austria.